Kirchhoff first law, that is Kirchhoff current law. Why we are studied about Kirchhoff law? Ohm's law is failed to explain the EMF and the current in a complex circuit. That's why the Kirchhoff is suggested two laws. In the last class we are studied Kirchhoff first law, that is Kirchhoff current law. Now we want to discuss Kirchhoff second law, means Kirchhoff voltage law. Kirchhoff voltage law, KVL we can say, K Kirchhoff, V voltage, L law. If we can get this in the examination, you must be write the statement. What is the statement? The algebraic sum of potential around any closed loop is zero. Closed loop is zero. It should be a closed. The algebraic sum of potential around any closed loop is zero. Now what is the symbol for potential? V. V is equal to IR, but in case of a battery we can write E. E stands for EMF. That's why sigma IR plus sigma E is equal to 0. Otherwise you write sigma IR is also 0 enough. Not only this, if we can write sigma IR is equal to 0, it is also enough, but it is a closed loop. That's why we can write like this: sigma IR plus sigma E is equal to 0, or sigma IR is equal to 0. This is the mathematical expression for the Kirchhoff voltage law. Voltage IR, sigma IR is equal to 0. Why we can take sigma? Algebraic sum. In that one compulsory which are exist, positive signs and negative signs are exist. Now this Kirchhoff voltage law, this law is also known as loop law or loop theorem. Loop law or loop theorem. This Kirchhoff voltage law or Kirchhoff second law is called as loop law or loop theorem. Okay. Next, Kirchhoff voltage law. This law obeys law of conservation of energy. Why? Potential. Potential is the energy. Why? V is equal to I into R. I is the current. That's why Kirchhoff voltage law obeys law of conservation of energy. Okay. Now we want to use this law in a closed loop or closed circuit. We take one condition. What is that? In the direction of traverse means the chosen direction. We will choose that one. In the direction of traverse means chosen direction. In the direction of traverse, current is exist, taken that as positive. But in the opposite direction, if the current is in opposite direction of the traverse, is taken negative. This is the condition. Means we choose this direction. If the current is in this direction, you take positive. We choose in this direction, but current is in opposite direction, taken negative. Now we want to prove that, or we want to write that. So we take one complex circuit. It is a complex circuit. Number of resistors are there, two sources are there. Now we want to apply the Kirchhoff voltage law for any loop. Now KVL for loop A, B, G, H, A. KVL A, B, G, H, A. This is the chosen direction. It is called traverse. This is the chosen direction. Okay. In this circuit, battery is there. In this circuit, battery is there. In A, B, G, H, A, S. Battery is there. So that's why E1. First you take that E1 is equal to, compulsory is equal to. Okay, now we moves from where to where? A to B. Okay, A to B resistor is there? Yes. So current is passing through this? Yes. In the direction is there? Yes. That's why I to R2, potential. I to R2. Next, B to G. R3 is there, R4 is there. In the same direction, the current is there. That's why I3 R3 plus I4 R4, and last here H2A I1 R1. Means in A, B, G, H, A, the current is in the direction of traverse. That's why all are taken positively. Then you take in this side, becomes negative. Okay. Next, we want to show the Kirchhoff voltage law for another mesh. Now another loop, KVL, Kirchhoff voltage law for loop B, C, F, G, B. B, C, F, G, B. B, C, F, G, B. In this one, battery is there? No. That's why 0. There is no battery in B, C, F, G, B. So 0 is equal to, from where, move from where to where? B to C, no resistor, no potential difference. C to F, resistor is there. The current also in the same direction. That's why voltage I5 R5. I5 R5. Then F to G, no resistor. G to B, 2 are there. G to B, 2 is there, but opposite direction. That's why I4 R4 minus I3 R3. Are you followed? Means here what happened? The current is in the opposite direction of traverse, so taken negatively. Right. Now let us take another loop. KVL for loop A, D, E, H, A, D, E, H, A. You take this loop. Now, battery is there? Yes. Same direction, so positive. But here, opposite direction, but minus. It is in this direction, but battery is given in the opposite direction. That's why it is taken negative. That is a condition here. In the direction of traverse, current is there, positive, otherwise negative. That's why E1 is positive, E2 is negative, is equal to. Okay, in this direction, resistor is there? Yes, resistor is there. That we want to write. What is that resistor? I2 R2 direction. Then in this direction, but we have choose this direction, but it is in this direction. So what you want to take? Minus resistor I6 and R6. I6 R6. Then after in this direction same. So plus I1 R1. Are you followed? Here the current is in the direction of the traverse. That's why E1 is positive, but here E2 is negative. In this direction current is there, I2 R2. In this direction opposite minus. In this direction same plus. Okay, you take this in this side. Minus I1 R1. Next it is also there. Minus I2 R2 plus I6 R6. Okay. This is the conditions to write the Kirchhoff voltage law. Especially in a complex circuit, To find the current, we use the Kirchhoff current law, and to find the EMF or potential difference, we use the Kirchhoff voltage law. Kirchhoff current law is used to find current in the complex circuit. Kirchhoff voltage law is used to find potential difference or EMF in the complex circuits. Okay, this is about the Kirchhoff two laws. These two are very, very important. Now, what are the differences between Kirchhoff current law and Kirchhoff voltage law? Kirchhoff current law, sigma I is equal 0. Here, Kirchhoff voltage law, sigma IR is equal 0. Kirchhoff current law, sigma I is equal 0. Here, voltage law, sigma IR is equal 0. Kirchhoff current law obeys law of conservation of charge, but Kirchhoff voltage law obeys law of conservation of energy. Kirchhoff current law obeys law of conservation of charge. Kirchhoff voltage law obeys law of conservation of energy. Next, Kirchhoff current law is called law of junction. Kirchhoff voltage law is called law of loop or loop theory. Okay, this is about Kirchhoff current law and Kirchhoff voltage law. These two are very, very important. Okay, in a complex circuit, to find the current, we use the Kirchhoff current law. In a complex circuit, to find the EMF or potential difference, we use the which one? Kirchhoff voltage law. But how we can find the resistance in the complex circuit? To find the resistance in a complex circuit, we want to take a circuit in one form. That form is called by Wheatstone bridge. This is a evergreen question in this chapter. Number of times we will get this question in the examination. Wheatstone bridge. What is the use of the Wheatstone bridge? With the help of the Wheatstone bridge, we find the unknown resistor resistance. Wheatstone bridge is used to find unknown resistor resistance. But this Wheatstone bridge works by Kirchhoff current law and Kirchhoff voltage law.